This is a tough one. So I was about 9 years old when I first discovered porn. It was over a conversation in class that someone asked me that if I ever seen a naked woman. And I said, no, I'm not. I didn't think you could until you're older. Even though my child brain was a little bit adventurous and was fantasizing about other girls at the time in class. He then brought up a picture of a girl. I don't remember her name or anything, or really the picture, but it was kind of bending over and showing her package, right? And from there, it was like a dream come true. I'm like, oh my God, it's like love at first sight. I'm like, in my mind. Physically, I'm just like, okay. But when I got home, I decided to look up more. I got aroused by what I saw. There's so much more on the internet than I thought. Just staring at naked pictures of girls on Google in the adult section. It was just pictures at the time. I hadn't really seen any videos. But about 2 years later, I was in a party chat with some people on Xbox 360 to be exact, playing GTA 4 at the time. Me and another kid were staying up late in a multiplayer session, just talking. He was a little bit older, 15, 16. He asked me if I ever masturbated, if I ever touched myself. And I was dumbfounded. I'm like, what is that? He described it to me. He's like, so basically you just take your hand and, you know. And my mind raced with the thoughts of what I could do. After that night, the next night, I went on my phone and looked for a few pictures, and that's when, oh my God, that's when the addiction to the forbidden rule of masturbation started. That's when fapping started for me. It started, and took control of my life. It was like a gradual increase in usage of fapping. Like, it was bad. It was horrible, bro. I started looking up some regular videos, the normal stuff on the feed, and then I started looking at some fucked up shit instantly. My mind started racing with it, like the things I could look up. The things I could look up, bro. On there, as a fucking 11, 12-year-old, bro, the things I can look up there. Finding Pornhub, that was the worst thing. Because I said it was beautiful and everything that I wished for at the time. Everything that I was wishing for was right there. Upon the founding, the daily routine started. And the addiction got worse. It got worse. Every month. It wasn't a small increase. It was like a 0 to 1,000 increase. By 1 year, I was literally fapping every single night. Every night. Not once. Not twice. Like 3 to 4 times a night. And watching porn every night. I even fapped in my living room while my family's in the kitchen. On the other side. That's how gross and disgusting and shameful I was. That's what it did to me. I felt like a used rag just thrown away in a fucking pile of trash. Finding anything I could use. The sheer weight that my addiction had on me, it was a little bit overpowering. Like, it got to the point 4 times a night, 5. One time I did 6, and that's in a row. It's not like in one day, it was in a fucking row. Like, I literally gripped it like it was a fucking goblin. Trying to get some money out of a bag, and I felt like a degenerate piece of garbage. I can't even look at myself like that. I can't even think of myself like that anymore. The thoughts and feelings I had, it was disgusting. I was a disgusting little boy. Fantasizing about other girls and stuff, and the friends that I had, the girlfriends that I had, fantasize how they would look. Oh, I felt like a monkey in a lab, bro, and just used as a fucking test subject. Test subject for some sick scheme and sick, like, experiment. And then I was a little over 18 when I had the crush. When I asked my crush to hang out, she said yes. And let me tell you the butterflies that came from that, bro. The butterflies. And then stopped, and the feelings started to rush. We sat in my car. It got a little heavy in there, you know what I mean? She got on top of me a little bit, and my monkey brain started to pump. All the years of damage, basically. Like, bro, it took like a minute for me to like practically pre-cum. Like, my balls were like soaked up, blue balling right there, bro. I wanted to. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. No control. That's the extent of the damage that it did to me. It's no self-control. No controlling myself. I could barely at least even stay hard with my own girlfriend, bro. When I got my first time, bro, it was hard for like 30 seconds and then it went limp. Like, what? I was like a degenerate and like still watching porn while dating her. It's the same girl that I have now. I was practically feel like I was cheating on her by looking at shamefully at other people fuck and other women online on a fucking website. So I discovered about 1920 it was time to stop. I tried to stop. Didn't know what NoFap was at the time, granted. So this was about 2.5 years ago from now. 2 to 2.5 years ago. I tried so hard to resist it, but I would relapse after relapse after relapse of trying and trying. Day 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, over and over again, not even acknowledging what I was doing until it was too late. Then it hit me. The reason I was relapsing is because I was identifying as someone who fapped uncontrollably. So I thought to myself, why not tell myself I'm a man of courage. I'm a man of honor. I will not ejaculate unless it involves my woman. It started to work. I was lessening the amount of times I was relapsing in a week. And then about 3 weeks later, I stopped. And it was about 2 to 3, 4, 5 months without it. It started to last longer and longer with my girl once I stopped, bro. Like the amount of control I had over myself, I felt the feeling of power and success in myself that it had conjured my own body again. My love for my lover was never better. It never felt better. It felt like the first time I met her. First time we had sex. Now, I presently haven't fapped for about a year. It's been about a year since I haven't. And I can no longer walk with shame. I no longer walk with shame. I walk and speak with confidence in myself. I have sheer respect for myself. I have the own ability to communicate. I'm not flimsy with girls anymore. I'm not flimsy with people talking to me. I don't feel shameful of myself anymore. I feel more full, more powerful. There's no desire to fuck other females, only to absorb the female radiance that they give off and use it as fuel to like power my day. That's the only thing that I feel. I can find someone attractive but then I feel it, absorb it, and just release it back out into the world through my workout, through my work, speaking to you. You know, absolutely amount of guys out there that I know that are trapped in a cycle of porn and shame. It's honestly heartbreaking. The level of control and reach that they had on the younger generations, and the younger generations are even going more now, and now it's more like regulated and more like sought after and more accepted in life. If you watch porn, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Like, my old friends and even current friends are completely trapped in looking at naked and half naked girls online on Instagram. You can go on Instagram and see a fitness model bending over and saying Hammies look good as her whole ass is in the picture. What? But then yell at people for looking at it. It's like, bro, that doesn't make any sense. And also, why are you doing this? This comes back to guys too, letting this happen. But anyways, it's like, this is the world we live in now. You don't forget, and don't forget about OnlyFans. Actually, where you're not even talking to a girl anymore. You're talking to an older.
Dinner.
I'm recording.
Dinner.
Okay.
I was done.
I'm almost done. I literally have just about to be done. Later. Like, it's literally a fat guy, bro, getting paid to message you and to talk dirty to you. It's sickening. The fact that we're in this state of world, and most of you don't even realize it. Now do yourself a favor and start identifying yourself as someone who doesn't even do this, who regrets it, who isn't a man of degeneracy. You're a man of honor. You can't stand porn. You're a man of virtue. You don't fall for the trap of modern feminism and the trap of fitness models. Unfollow every single female you have on Instagram. Show some respect to yourself. And only follow men of culture, honor, discipline, masculinity. I recommend Hamza. He is the God and Savior of this movement, and I'm here to help him. Follow me. Follow Matt Gray, Thor Arson, and many others. Be conscious of your decisions and your actions, brother. Be conscious of yourself and fix yourself and heal yourself. Become the man that you want to be by healing yourself. So be better. Be wiser. Reject degeneracy, please. Be more disciplined. And be truly masculine. Love you, bro.